up, everybody? Welcome to Van Life with Gina Live. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? What is up, chicks and guys? How's it going? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday and a great Wednesday evening. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I got one of the coolest channels on the show tonight. You guys check them out. I got a link right up above. You guys, if you don't know them, please go get to know them. They have cool content. They've taken the summer off. They just told me, we were talking backstage, but they're fun. You guys will love them. Tumbleweed RVLife, right up there is the link, right above in the chat. We're going to say hello to everybody. Amanda just chilling's in the house. What's going on? Ringo and Zara's here. Kaylee! Fairy Dust. Becky Allen's in the house. Mayhem RV, trouble has arrived. Let's see. Fairy Dust. Phil is here. There's some more trouble. Phil is trouble. You got to watch him. Let's see. Diane Phoenix is in the house. Nosh! There's another troublemaker. Boy, do I have troublemaker running across here? And I seem to attract the troublemakers. Maybe. Desert Deb is another troublemaker. What the heck? I'm just kidding. You guys are all awesome. Dream on Wheels. Oh, Lord. There's the mother of all troublemakers right there. Travis and Unai. Troublemakers, troublemakers, troublemakers. What's up, guys? Good to see ya. TGIF is in the house. Another one. Troublemaker. Another one. We got 31. Hawkins Family Adventures is here. I'm scrolling backwards now because my chat jumped. Georgianne Rose is here. I seen TGIF and my chat just went. So I'm going to blame her. What's going on? Charlene Fuller's here. Let's see. Georgianne is here. If I miss saying hello to anybody, blame TGIF. She typed into the chat. It just disappeared on me. I don't know what happened. Is there an echo? Is there? Somebody said echo. My chat jumped. Okay, so give me a 5x5 if the sound and picture's okay. Diane's a troublemaker too. Did somebody say that? I didn't say that. Mayhem RV's trying to say he's innocent. What's going on with you guys? There should not be an echo. Is there an echo? 5x5, baby. 5x5. That's right. That's right. So I want to recap a little bit. I got Van Life Rocks member for 36 months. I love you, Ray. Hello, Ray. He's a troublemaker. Well, not him specifically. The other half of him is, though. The other half of Ray, the bad Ray, the evil Ray. All right. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. If I missed you coming in, I'm sorry. My chat is all over the place and I'm on the phone. And I'm surprised. I went ahead and did this live tonight. The internet has been working good in the evening, but some folks haven't been home at the cabin, so that's probably why they're not, there's not so much internet being used. Desert Deb, thank you. You're a badass. Badass. Yeah, I have a feeling if all of us was in a bar together, Bree would be the only one that got kicked out. Just kidding. We would all get kicked out. We would all be 86, especially these two that I got in the basement. You have to watch them. When they're in Mexico, they go to Cabo Wabo and they cause trouble with Sammy Hagar, I'm thinking. I don't know. Marianne Yens, hello. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm scrolling. If I'm watching. If I miss saying hello to everybody. I'm looking at the chat. It is hard to see on the phone, but my phone works so much more better than my laptop. Well, my Chromebook. It's just hard to see. Let's go. calm down, TGIF. As Van Life Plus says, calm. Everybody just calm down. Yep. Prayers sent to Lily as she's sick. I see Sandra says she's sick. Prayers for Lily. So I wanna recap a little bit on the last live I did in the morning. I got all you guys. Boy, I think some of you may have got upset in the chat about outer space. I said, how do we know? You know, you never know. But I did that to get you guys going. And Kaylee sent me some cool links to Mythbusters. I posted them in my community chat. So, you know, I'm gonna ruffle feathers if I can. Quiet listeners in the house, hello, hello. 33 people in the house. All right, I need you guys to share this out. And the next time we do a Mythbuster style live, we're gonna talk about Bigfoot. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Bigfoot. Not my feet. My feet are big, but we're going to talk about Bigfoot. And yeah, my feet are big though, but not like Bigfoot. So let's see. I'm looking here. Everybody's saying hello. Ava Potterfield, how you doing? There is another troublemaker married to a supermodel. I don't get it. Roman with Ringo, how are you? Saying hi to Ava. I'm trying to get a hello to everybody. Give you guys time to share this out. We got one in here on Facebook, but it don't tell me who. So hello, Facebook. We shared this out on Facebook. So hello. Rachel Reddy's here from Facebook. I just seen it in the chat. Now, if I missed your comments, I don't mean to. Like I said, it's on the phone. And anybody that's lurking, hello, lurkers. All right. So tonight we have Tumbleweed RVLife, a bit of troublemakers themselves. Let's see. I thought I seen something go by. Somebody asked a question. Maybe not. If I missed your stuff, I'm so sorry. I can't see those guys in the basement. It's not like it is on my computer. So I'm just going to bring them up. I hope they're not making out or anything. Lordy. Oh, I think they might be making out. They were making out. You guys, I can't leave you alone for a second. You're like
No, we took the summer off, so we're still a little frisky.
Oh my gosh.
We have all kinds of energy now.
Well, we could have got extra views, I think, if we had told them and just
if you had
up.
just flipped a minute earlier, I think it would have been.
Yeah. Man, I could see a viral video out of that. Gina, your live stream went viral. Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I still don't think it would beat any video of dogs.
No. Well,
right. All right, guys.
And
how
kittens.
You guys doing?
Excellent. We had an awesome summer. Like since we got back from Baja, we've been on the go. We had a wedding. Awesome. We had a new grandchild. We helped another child. We had helped another child move. And it seems like the checklist is getting longer and longer to get out, from year to year, because there's more. There's more
packed up now, right?
Yeah, yes. There was more maintenance on vehicles. On the camper wasn't too bad. We did some add-ons, so we've improved our solar for this year.
Awesome.
So we went from 640 watts to 1,040 watts. So
holy smokes!
So we now have two ground mount, like two portable 200 watt panels that were. So I did all the wiring like about a month ago. Put in the new charge controller while the camper was off the truck. Have some pictures, video coming.
I think everybody's paying attention right now to your fellow in the back there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's Meg. That's Maggie. She's gonna be 13 this year.
She's a star. She knows that she should be a star. She
is a star.
Yeah, she's like, hey, I'm in the shot.
This one here is Pepita.
Pepita?
And Pepita. Yeah, it means nugget or pumpkin seed in Spanish.
Oh, nice.
But she's the one we got from Mexico.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that.
this one here.
But the shelter took her in.
Yeah.
She was on the domestic side, not the kennel side.
Uh-huh.
The kennel lady did not want, the rescue lady did not want to give her up. She was about 7 months old. She was cute as a button. She was soft. She was so sweet. And she didn't want to give her up. We had to fight for her.
Yeah, we had to fight. But yeah, so
do you guys know who Eamon and Beck are?
No.
Big YouTube channel. Big YouTube channel. They just put together a dog rescue place in Mexico. I'm not sure where though.
But, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, it's a coffee. They put a coffee shop on there, and all proceeds go to the shelter for the dogs. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Beautiful. Where is that?
I'm in Mexico somewhere. I'm not sure where, but you can find it on. If you go to Eamon and Beck, you can find, and they're huge. They got like 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, that might be mainland. We're in the peninsula.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not sure where it was, but there was a lot of stray dogs. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are still in Canada, correct?
Correct.
And you're headed to Baja.
We're headed to Baja. We're in Saskatchewan. We're going to be heading west a bit in Canada. We're going to say farewell to some really close friends. So we're going to spend a few days with one, a few days with the other. And then we're from Alberta. So we're going to go through Montana, Utah, then into Havasu. And then
someday you guys will come through Oregon.
We're probably going to hold short around Salt Lake or St. George. That's where the kind of the Goldilocks point is about right now. It's actually between the two.
The warm spot.
No, the 75-degree, like the perfect weather. So that's what we do is we try to follow the 75-degree weather all the way down to Baja. If we leave too early, it's too hot. And if we leave too late, it's too cold.
Right.
Yeah.
And the first time we went down the West Coast and we left too late and it was cold.
Well, next time you come down the West Coast, come to Oregon, whatever.
Yes.
Well, we wanted to come to O23, but it was 4 days before our daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
So we couldn't. It was physically impossible to make both.
We would have been there, Gina. Honestly.
Yeah.
No worries. I'll get to meet you guys one day.
Yes.
These guys.
Well, is there an O24?
Oh, there you go. Come to O24.
There you go.
We've
been wanting to go back up the West Coast.
Yes. Awesome. And it's warm. Well, this year was a mild summer here. We only had 2 days at 100 degrees. The rest of it was quite nice. And normally it's like 100 degrees for a few weeks, but we didn't have that this year. I think we're going to have a bad winter though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Phil Leo says, Tracy Christian, would you kindly advise the breed and background on your doggy fur babies?
Sure, absolutely.
Breed and background.
So Pepita being the rescue from San Jose del Cabo. So we've been going down to Cabo San Lucas for years. And in 2017, we decided, 2016, we got married on the beach there. And in 2017, we bought property because we couldn't afford a condo or anything else.
Yep, she's wanting the
breed is. But we picked her up when we went back to do the deeds because it takes about 6 to 9 months to get through escrow in Mexico.
Yeah.
So we had to go back in August of all times.
Yeah, but what the breed is. That's what they're asking.
She's Mexican mix. So she's really Heinz 57, but
I have
Chihuahua mix.
Chihuahua.
Okay, there's mostly Chihuahua, but there's so much other in her. And she's super soft. Like even after being a puppy, she was always
Maggie. Soft. Maggie is definitely Chihuahua. We already know this because she was from Canada. She's Chihuahua and Papillon.
Nice. She's cute. They're both cute.
The only thing is, Nina, when we got her groomed, they unfortunately cut her feathers, and on her ears, it's usually really long, and it looks like a butterfly. But they cut her feathers. But she's Papillon and Chihuahua.
I seen Valerie ask me a question. Valerie, I said I wouldn't be doing Wednesdays for a while. I will do Wednesdays when I have good enough internet. So that's why I'm here now. So you're stuck with me for right now. Right on. Hello, Michelle Leonardo. So now when you guys, first of all, tell me what you travel in. What do you live in?
Okay. So in 2018, we were debt free, and we decided we were bored as heck. So I went back to work to get a job, so I could go to the bank, so we could borrow for a F450, 2019, and
the truck,
and an Eagle Cap 1200, the biggest truck camper made.
That's this one.
It's just a few pounds short of 5,000 pounds dry before you even put anything in it.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's really heavy.
And we made the mistake of buying the truck first.
Yeah.
We thought F450, that could do anything.
No.
Not so much. We had to do some improvements on the F450. You think it could do it, but no, there was suspension upgrades and but it's awesome because it actually has 3 slides. It opens on both sides and the back, and the bedroom is the only one that has a king size bed. All the other ones are queens, so that was important for us. It has nothing for bathroom, but the bathroom is in the middle, and you get access to the bedroom from both sides.
Oh, that's cool.
There's like a hallway on both sides, and when you're in the living room, you don't see the bedroom.
Yeah,
it's a totally separate room.
Yeah.
Oh, that is way cool. That's awesome.
People walk in and they think they're in actually a trailer.
Yeah.
You guys go check their channel out. You can see this camper on there. Go check them out. Hello, the Broken Nomad. Hello. So that was in 2018. So you've been full time since 2018.
No, 19. 18, we made the decision. It took us about a year and a half to make everything go, but I had to go back to work and we had to do things. And it took a year and a half, but we hit the road in 2019. We hit the road in 2019. We went down the West Coast all the way to Baja. We were scared as everything, because we're Canadians, right? We're me. All the stories you hear about, the West Coast cities and, from the medias and all that. So we were scared. We were scared going down. It's our first time. And now, we're scared of nothing. It's now it's the adventure.
Nice. Now, do you have a destination that you always go to in Mexico?
So in 2017, when we went back for the deeds, we bought 2 lots in the middle of nowhere. And it's actually next to a 4,000-acre reserve. And it's communal farming in the whole area. And it's very dispersed ownership. When we went there the first year, there was nobody there. And then people started developing 2 days after we got there. There was no development for years ever. And we get there.
What you're describing is where I said Eamon and Beck, that sounds just like it. And they had lots. Nobody was around.
Yeah, nobody there.
Yep. That's
crazy. Super safe. People think Mexico's not safe. This is Baja.
The
Baja is a peninsula, and there's only really 2 ways access. Technically, there's the old drug running roads, so there's always a secondary way, but it's not a road. It's not a passable road. But so there's really only one road and a ferry to get into Baja. So, and there's military checkpoints all the way down.
Yeah.
And there's no enough tourism down in Cabo. They get the drugs in for Cabo that they need, but they don't have operations in Baja.
No.
There's no cultivation, there's no production.
And to be honest,
it's a desert.
You couldn't get past those checkpoints. No, there's no way.
Yeah, somehow they get it into Cabo San Lucas because that's where the only demand is.
I think
I'm scared to cross the border in my van because I'm scared to remind them of the Cheech and Chong van that was made.
I don't think they care.
No, it's aluminum.
They say, "Come on in, Gina."
So we travel with a cooler of Coca-Colas and Fanta, orange Fantas.
Yes,
and sometimes grape. And
there's a tip.
When we hit the military checkpoint, we do all the things. We try to speak as much Spanish as we can right off the bat.
Yeah.
We're learning more every time, but we're not fluent. We're not great. We still use the Translate app a lot. But we go as far as we can. And then once we cleared, they asked. Half the time they don't even go into the camper.
No.
But when they do, I think it's more curiosity than must, because most of the time they don't even go in.
Yeah.
Once they say you're good to go, then we break out all the drinks. And I think what happens, So I think we hand out stickers, and they're very curious about the YouTube channel and all the deck clean we have. They always ask about it. We hand out stickers, and we never get stopped after that.
But to be honest,
checked.
But to be honest with you, when they pull in and they ask us to open up, well, as soon as we open our door, when all our slides are in, there is no way anybody could be hiding in here. Like, I mean, you cannot move around. So they're like, oh, okay.
You have to be on the bed, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can't get out.
No.
You're locked in the bedroom.
Right. Yeah, those sodas, that buys, that's a good tip. So, or having those sodas for them. That's awesome.
And we have two signs. So we have our original dash cam that we had for the truck. So we have it taped, literally black duct tape to the wall, plugged in, and two signs, one in Spanish, one in English. It says "Smile 24-hour surveillance."
You're on camera.
Nice.
And they don't ask to really go. We'll open the back one so they can walk in, but they don't ask to open the two side ones to actually go and see everything.
Once they see that sign, they're like,
they just kind of look around and go, good enough.
So, but now, and we always hear that there's Mexico's dangerous. Have you guys ever seen any trouble on your travels there?
Never.
No. I mean, we have a video last season that the police blocked off the road, and there was tape, and we couldn't get through. And that was, according to us, the only road to get in back to our home.
Yes.
And we went and came back, they closed the road.
But because of an accident.
The guy had a heart attack while driving.
Had a heart attack while driving.
So they, now it's a death investigation. It took hours.
Right. But that's
and we ended up going around a road that we've never taken. We did take one. We could have turned with. Anyways, the last little part, it was deep sand. We barely got through with the truck, but we made it back home going a different way that we had never been before.
Wow. So now
we barely made it.
You said you got solar added on. You got 1,060 watts. Is that what you said?
1,040. Now let's just say 1,000 watts now.
1,000 watts. Now, how much battery bank do you have?
I only have 200 amp hours. And that was fine. The first season, that was fine because we only had one laptop, a tablet, a couple of phones, and one monitor. Now we have two monitors, two computers. We have Starlink.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Does Starlink use a lot of power?
It uses about 70 watts, 50 to 70 watts continuous. Wow. And that's a significant load on the battery. Like making the conscious decision to leave it on at night. Because I stream at night, because I just listen to stuff when I sleep.
Right.
I'm weird. So I'll sacrifice the battery so I can have internet at night, because at the land there's no. Can
I just interject here? Yes. I think that Papa would die if there was no
internet
way he could stream on his phone.
It's more podcast.
Oh yes, he would die. I'm not kidding.
He's a techie guy. He's a techie.
He is 100%, 110% techie.
I don't have books. All I have is tools.
If
I can't be on the computer, I'll have a shovel and a wheelbarrow, and I'll be doing something at the land, like leveling or digging or improving something at the land.
Right. So now your computer setup, that's got to pull a lot of power off those batteries.
Yeah, it does, and I shut it down at night. I mean, when we're plugged in, when we got shore power, everything stays on all the time. Yeah. But in Mexico, everything shuts down, and the only thing, like, I'll even shut down power bars because the Starlink has its own plug-in. So I can shut down the whole power bar to get all those loads to really die. Right. And then we're fine. The other thing we did is we went to a thermos type coffee pot. So it was 10% to make the pot and 10% to keep it warm for 4 hours of our battery.
Oh, wow.
Okay, every day. So we went to a thermos, so we saved 10% of our battery every day because the thermos keeps the coffee
I'm telling
off.
you now, the way to go on coffee is an AeroPress, 1 cup at a time. Holy this is the best coffee I've ever drank.
It is the best. We just don't have time to. We drink so much of it. Like we'll go through the pot and sometimes go, almost thinking about making another pot, but it's decaf.
I've got an AeroPress from the Broken Nomad, and then Debbie sent me 6 bags of Tim Hortons coffee. That's good stuff.
Ah, yes.
Love me some Tim Hortons.
Well, okay. Good to know that when I see you, you're going to have lots of Tim Hortons coffee.
No, I don't know about the States, but about 4 years ago, McDonald's made a change on their coffee supplier.
Yes.
And I think it was either Starbucks or Tim Hortons.
No, it's Tim Hortons.
It was Tim Hortons.
Yes.
And they picked up one of their signature blends. They like Tim Hortons let it go and they picked it up.
Yes.
And ever since then, in Canada, McDonald's coffee is better than Tim Hortons.
Yes.
Because it's like the old Tim Hortons.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
The Broken Nomad says you might be a full-blown geek if you now have a full-blown computer network in your van. Well, they're in a big old camper, but yeah, he's a tech guy. He's a tech geek. Yeah, we're both. It's his fault.
we go live every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And
I don't do any of that.
And what we do is we have Tumbleweed, Christian, and Tracy on one side. Like we got 2 screens going here, right? Me, like you and us. So we'll put, because we have no guests, we'll put a second screen, but it'll be Tristan cam. So it'll be my phone on a tripod somewhere during the cast. Just maybe looking at the
dogs,
looking at the camper, maybe a sunset. But when we're on our land, we go all across our property and we show stuff, about the land, and we'll go outside.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of your live streams from Mexico. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. There was one you were at a hotel, maybe.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That was nice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so easy to find places to camp on the beach.
That was in Cabo.
Yeah,
that hotel was in Cabo San Lucas.
The view from your window was smoking hot.
Oh,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I mean, we find it hard to go anywhere else because we've been going there for so long. It's like our second home.
Yeah. So now, when you're traveling through the States, where's your favorite place to go in the States?
Well, we haven't really experienced much. We did East Coast last year. Yeah.
Texas.
She likes Texas. Yeah.
Texas. What?
Yeah.
Really? Texas? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. No, Texas is cool. I'm an Okie, so I will give you shit about Texas. I'm actually from Oklahoma, and we always say Oklahoma's better than Texas. Just Texas is bigger.
I won't go political, but there is a reason I like Texas. I'm Canadian. So there's a reason I like Texas.
There's a reason you like Texas. Somebody's put Texas. What? Yeah. So traveling through the States, that's your favorite place to go? Really? Nothing.
No, it's not our favorite place to go.
It's not our favorite place to go, but he's got friends that are in Texas. And now I have a niece that moved to Texas from Canada. So
we like Texas, but it's kind of out of the way. We did it last year because we went down the East Coast and we went through Louisiana. And so we hit Texas, was able to visit a friend, right? But then that drive all the way over, into Arizona.
You're never out of Texas.
That was like, it's like going through Ontario, Canada.
Well, yeah,
I used to drive truck.
I used to drive truck, and I dreaded the I-10.
That's right.
I used to haul boats from California to Florida.
That's right.
Oh man, you hit one side of I-10, it's for days. You see mile marker 1, mile marker 890. It's like, Jesus, that took forever.
It's like our.
Am I still in Texas?
Yeah,
it's like our prairies, but flat.
I always tried to drive it at night.
Yeah,
I would stop and pull over and sleep before I had started to cross it. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to drive at night because man, that's a long road.
It's a long road.
That's a long road.
So we picked up the same dash cam and backup camera as Ray from Love Your RV. The HoloView BT11, I think it is. But the monitor is actually a rear view mirror. Like it's the
huge.
Same size of a rear view mirror. And it straps onto the rear view mirror. And it's got a dash cam is in it. So you just kind of pop it out and the dash cam is front. The camera is in the back. And then, so there's no screen on the dash anymore taking up real estate.
Yeah,
it's nice and tidy.
It's on your rear view mirror, and it's half and half, like half for the back and half for the front.
Or you can have either or full.
Or full. It doesn't matter.
And it's got blind spot. Yeah, it's got blind spot detection.
Oh, it's
I see TGIF is saying everything is bigger in Texas. How do you know this?
Yeah.
Settle down, Bree.
Well,
settle down.
Bree. Yes, calm down.
I work in oil and gas and now renewables. So I work in oil and gas.
I know, Bree. I can say settle down.
I've been going to Texas. Texas and Alberta are kind of like sister state province, right? They're kind of sisters. And so going down to Texas and Louisiana for years, I love it. I just don't love it in the summer.
No.
But what's great about Baja for us is that it's desert and it's very much like our prairies. It's very dry.
Very dry.
So it's the same climate. And did you know just south of here where Paula is with Van Vita Travels?
Paula and Nate.
It is the sunniest place in Canada.
It is.
Statistically, it gets
no, actually, I have to disagree. 1 hour.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
1 hour. 1 hour difference from Paula is Estevan. Now I'm from Estevan, and I'll tell you, we had the best winter, the best summers. It was always in the 30s. It is the best weather.
30s, okay.
So you guys,
that would be Celsius.
We were talking about trouble, and the first words out of your mouth was Paula and Nate. There you go.
There's trouble. There's trouble.
Oh, trouble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big trouble. Big trouble.
I still feel bad we haven't got to see them this summer, but we were so busy.
Are they in the States right now? I can't.
No,
they're in.
No,
they're in Weyburn.
They're Weyburn, about
nice.
Less than an hour from here in a car. An hour.
Wow.
An hour 25 for us.
No, it's an hour 25 for us, which is sad because honestly, that's close.
Time. You know, when you're in a rush to go, you don't always have the time to make those little trips. It's like I try to get people to come here to see me, but I know what it's like. You know, when you're on a schedule. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
I'm already giving him heck. I said, you know what? I'm ready to take a van. I'm going to load up the van like Chrome, just a plain old Jane van, and I'm going to go see Gina.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll put a solar panel on it.
I don't need a damn solar panel. I want to go.
We'll put a battery in it.
You know,
we'll rig up some lights.
Fairy Dust rented a U-Haul van and came to the meetup. I thought that was a brilliant idea.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I know.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant.
That's
rented a U-Haul van, a nice one, and came in to the meetup. I thought that was brilliant. Phil is calling people trouble now. Coming from Phil, that's saying something. Holy moly.
So our plans is to make 024.
Hey, I'm a Leo. I'm not Phil Leo. I'm a Leo.
Our plan is to go to 024 as long as work, because there's a potentially that my work takes me to Ontario in the spring.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, this year, I don't know the exact date, but it's in June, and it's going to be at Schroeder Park in Grants Pass.
Nice. Oh, I want to go.
I hope you can make it. Gracie will be there.
I know. I love her.
Lauren to be there. Bree will be there. I think Bree will be there.
Bree, you better be there. If I'm going, Bree, you better be there.
That's right. Maybe Paula and Nate will come. If you're watching Paula and Nate, I don't think they are. You should come to 024, where the troublemakers are.
Right.
Where the troublemakers are. I want to be there.
So now, the lots that you own in Mexico, is it like a couple of acres or?
It's 1 acre, 2 half-acre lots, but it's right next to a 4,000 acre reserve.
Yeah. So there'll be no building on that.
So there's a couple of lots south of us between us and the beach, going on the downslope. So that guy has 2 lots. We have 2 lots. Lot 8 is on its own across the road from us. And so that hasn't been sold yet. There's no fencing. It's wild. The cows come right up the road,
Oh, wow.
But we're fenced off. So we've been able to keep them off our property. No,
I'm saying that is the same place. That sounds just like where Eamon and Beck have that refuge for dogs. There's cows that show up all the time.
Yeah.
Ah, you know what? I think I know her.
Late last year, we found
Wait
a
a minute.
refuge for horses and donkeys.
Yes.
And it was just a couple of weeks before we left, and we like this year we're going to check them out.
Oh yes, we are.
And we'll promote them. Like we'll take some footage. We'll make a video on it, and because it's different. And
Yes.
I mean, I love horses, but donkeys. Oh,
I love donkeys.
like a baby donkey.
Oh,
and
you're like goats. Hey, Bree.
I love asses too.
Hey, Bree.
No, but they bond, eh? They're so bonded animals. Yeah. I had a friend growing up that had one. No, I wasn't rich like him.
No.
we had a pony and a dog. My dad raced horses. And in our barn, we always had a pony and a little donkey, a miniature donkey.
Yeah.
That was always friends with the horses. It was amazing how they could calm a horse down. And we had a goat that was the same way. We could put a goat in the stall with a horse that was real excitable, and the horse would just calm down.
Cool.
That's crazy. That is awesome.
I used to spend.
Goats are great barn animals. Goats are great barn animals.
My father didn't have time to really look after me when I was a kid growing up. I was getting in all kinds of trouble, so he would ship me off to ranches for the summer in the middle of nowhere, so I couldn't get into trouble.
Get into trouble. There you go.
There's trouble.
There you go. Time for exploring is here. I missed you. I seen you earlier. I haven't seen you for a minute, Tim. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Annette Van Teese is here. Hello, hello. So now I seen somebody when you were talking about your truck. What kind of gas mileage does the F450 get?
That's why it takes us longer to go anywhere. We're at 58 miles an hour. There's something happens that the fuel economy starts to really drop fast.
At 58 miles an hour.
58 miles an hour. So I can't even set it to 60, damn it. And it starts like it's noticeable. And if there's any type of wind, that affects it. But when there's no wind first coming out in the morning, like all ideal conditions, flat, we get about 10 miles to the gallon. Yeah. But that's going like 55.
Yeah.
Well, I that's about what I get in my van. Uphill, downhill, or pulling something, it stays the same. It don't change.
For us, like if we want to go 60 and there's a little bit of hills and maybe some wind, it'll drop to 9.
Yeah. My van gets the same uphill, downhill. It's all the same. It's got a 454 in it, so.
Our average is 25 liters per 100 kilometers. I'm not quite sure what that's in miles per gallon.
Yeah, you got me thrown there.
Like that was from beginning to end. So the computer calculated from the time we left to the time we came back. Right. And we did the whole East Coast and Gulf Coast and up and over and around all the way down Baja. And then back home, we actually darted to San Diego. We went west to San Diego and came back. And then we went up closer to the middle. So we went up through we went to see Papa Drew in Flagstaff. And then we took the back highways through the mountains to avoid the big cities, Colorado big cities. So we came kind of behind in the mountains behind, and it was a beautiful drive.
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Gina, I don't know if you've ever been there, but it reminds me.
Flagstaff, yes.
Spent a lot of my life through the back roads all the way up to Needles.
Oh,
I think all the way up to Needles.
Have you been in the mountain part where it reminded me of Denmark, like Sweden? Everything was on the mountain, like all the houses and stuff.
When I was a kid, we spent a lot of time in Flagstaff and Prescott due to racehorses. We'd go to the racetracks there. But yeah,
and you know exactly. Yeah, you know exactly. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hello, old man gal.
I thought that was so cool. But you know what? They have a tumbleweed,
Chateau Tumbleweed.
Chateau Tumbleweed, which a winery, which we bought some wine.
Oh, nice. So we skipped the old kind of mining town coming down switchbacks, and this town is literally on the mountain, and you go through town through switchbacks and.
Oh yeah.
And you got to find the right spot to stop.
She knows what we're talking about.
I scouted it. Yeah. I really wanted to check the museum there, but we ended up going to the winery. We got there. We went for an oil change. They weren't open. So we went for an oil change, came back. It was still like half an hour before opening. So we went to their property, turned back around, got the camper in front of their canopy, right? Their front canopy. So we were taking pictures. They opened the door. It says, "You guys want to come in?"
They saw our sticker on our truck. It said Tumbleweed. They're like, "You guys want to come in?" I'm like, "Yes."
There you go. Oh, I bet you guys have been to the corner in Winslow, Arizona, haven't you?
No, we didn't. Not yet.
We didn't. We headed. We kind of went on a diagonal. We didn't go east first. Like we want to hit that one. We want to hit Oklahoma City. Like we want to go through Oklahoma and then come up at Winnipeg, like that one, right in the middle. That's kind of maybe they're going to be the next one.
Yeah, I was born in Oklahoma City, born and raised in Oklahoma.
Really? Cool.
Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Well, we wanted to go to Oklahoma City because James and Millie are from there. And we wanted to go see James and Millie. Yeah. But we never made it there yet.
Yeah, we want to go there and kind of buy them dinner and just have dinner.
Yeah.
Going to Oklahoma, if you can go to Tulsa. Tulsa's cool. Oklahoma City's cool. I went to school in Moore, Oklahoma. High school. I went to high school with Toby Keith. They named the street that Moore High School is on, Toby Keith Avenue. I'm like, dude, I went to school there at the same time. Why wasn't it named after me?
What?
I know, right? Hello, Patty Crane. Ron Darrow. Hello, everybody that's just coming in. We have a great guest up here. Tumbleweed RVLife. Link is at the top. Be sure to go check him out. There's Lynn the Okie. What?
Just a bunch of what? Cows and fields. Hey.
Wait a minute. I'm not no cow. What you talking about, Willis?
What?
What?
But last winter we came up and I'll tell you, we saw the Grand Canyon. It was like on our intro video, one of our first videos that we did. I think it was on our intro redo, so it was our second version of our.
Is Ron Darrell here?
And we were going through the bucket list, and we both had Grand Canyon as number one.
Yeah,
and it took us a couple of years, 3 years, because of the interruption in travel, but it took us 4 years to do it. But we did it, and looking at the map is like realizing that canyon hooks up all the way to Zion. Like if you hit it from the
I didn't know that.
From the Utah side, you can get to the west. Like I didn't realize that
I didn't
it was
know that
big, and it's like one of our favorite. Like we really
like. Oh my God! I want to go back
with St. George. Right?
I'm going back. Yeah.
So St. George. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. A married couple, been married. How long y'all been married?
Since 2016.
Too long.
we met in 2010.
Okay, so you've been together, married since 2016, traveling in something small. Do you guys ever get on each other's nerves?
Actually, no.
No.
That's awesome. Awesome.
We've lived in so many scenarios. We've even, to downsize to this, we got to the point where we rented the master bedroom in a country house, like on acreage, and it boarded a buffalo farm. A buffalo herd. So every morning, like she got her acreage experience.
I did.
But we just rented a room there. So we didn't have any of the upkeep and the maintenance or anything. And then every morning the buffaloes would graze.
I get to watch buffalo all day.
Nice. Awesome.
And that's where we decided to go RV life.
There you go.
I went back to work, for the man, because I have my own business. But I went back to work to make this whole dream scheme work.
They say that opposites attract. Yeah. I think that's true.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not a computer nerd like he is.
No.
At all, really?
No.
Really? So he's.
I would sooner feel the book, the pages of the book.
Yeah.
And he bought me a tablet. So I could,
Well, it becomes a weight. It's a weight issue. Like we have spare parts, we have tools, we have extra solar panels, we have the existing panels, we have the system. We carry spare parts for everything. Like we have a spare water pump, we have a spare filter, we have
a lot of spare things.
We have a spare fan for the composting toilet, which actually did crop out last winter. It did,
and we had an extra.
We have to actually change it.
Like the composting toilet?
It's the vent fan.
Oh, yeah.
That keeps a positive kind of vent going through the toilet.
Yeah.
To outside. and that's why it composts. So the fan died. A whole bunch of leaves got in it, and it kind of chewed up the motor, and it died. And I knew I need one day. It's just like a computer fan, basically. So we changed it.
Nice. What kind of composting toilet do you have? Nature's Head or
Airhead? We have an Airhead.
Nice.
Because it has a seat. It actually has a toilet seat, whereas the other one doesn't.
Right. Hello, Sarah Rose is in the house. What's up, girl?
Woo-hoo, Sarah Rose.
Yeah, she's a troublemaker too.
Yeah, there's Ron.
Hey, Ron Darrell's here. I didn't see Ron.
Mr. Hello, darling. Mr.
Yes.
So there's a lot of wineries. If you guys like wineries in Oregon, I'm trying to draw you to Oregon. There's a lot of
okay.
There's a story there.
There's a story. We've been trying to follow everything that says Tumbleweed.
We go see businesses that have the word Tumbleweed in it. It's an easy search. And of course, winery was one. There seems to be a lot of dispensaries too with the same name, with Tumbleweed.
Yes. Justin, Christina's RVLife. Hello, good to see you.
You know, you can hit one.
There's a lot of dispensaries with the Tumbleweed.
I guess. And you know, and the funny thing is, they always say, well, what does your name mean?
Hey, Justin,
it doesn't mean that.
Right. It doesn't mean
that.
So
so we do have a Tumbleweed dispensary sticker
mean
on our place businesses, like people we know.
Yeah.
So people and businesses are one slide and places is the
other.
Right. So we did a sticker after 2 years. We did a sticker haul video here this week.
Nice. The
weird. My house is called Tumbleweed. Bree, is that right?
There's a neighbor here. Weed grows everywhere around here. Weed is everywhere, but they're so into weed. When they cut the leaves, they put them all over their porch. It's like walking on weed plant.
Jeez!
I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? That's what I said. What the hell? She goes, they make great decorations. I'm like, what the hell? Maple leaf maybe, or a oak leaf maybe, but a weed leaf? What?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Well, I got a good story for you.
What's that?
When I was a kid, and we moved around a lot because my mom was a single mom, and we had moved into this one place, and my friend of my mom came over and said, "Hey, Laura," my mom's name was Laura. She said, "Hey, Laura, how's your weed plant in the backyard there?" And mom was laughing. She's like, she didn't understand. And basically, the person that owned the house before had a garden, and he literally was growing a weed plant.
Nice.
And the cops came, they dug it out, root ball and all, and it was gone.
They probably took it home and planted it.
Hey, root ball and all, they could have easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, down the road from me, this guy has all the farms grow different. It's quite interesting how they grow different. Some grow further apart and giant plants. He grows close together and just rows of them. So many plants, but they all have an idea of what grows better. But I can smell every year. It's harvesting now. I can smell it from here, and he's like a mile away.
Now we have noticed in our travels, we'll go through areas and it's like, ooh, is that a skunk? No, that's
did I just drive into an AC/DC concert or what?
Yeah. That's what I said. I said, what is that smell? Did we hit a skunk? And Christian goes, no, I think it's something else, honey.
Yeah, I think it's something else. Yeah, and there's a dispensary on every corner in town. Like if you drive to town, they're everywhere.
And same thing here in Saskatchewan and Alberta, and I think BC was always pretty pro. But my friend in Montreal, there's nothing close, and he doesn't have a car. He finally bought himself a bike. He's retired, but he takes the bus everywhere or walks within walking distance, and he has to take like 2 buses to get to a dispensary. It's like the Quebec government is still keeping kind of like lids on it. They're not making it readily available.
Yeah. You know what? I don't like how it's changed stuff here. Used to you could buy a bowl of weed from somebody that was really good weed, and now the only way you can get good weed is go to a dispensary. It's all about the tax. It's all about, you know, it's kind of like alcohol, you know, prohibition. They, you know, that's
Prohibition.
all it did. And they really messed up when they here in Oregon, they should have when they passed the law, they should have made it where you had to be a citizen or a resident of Oregon for a certain amount of time before you could legally have a weed farm, because now it's taken over by cartel. So it's really messed up.
Now we'll sell it to anybody.
Yeah, and John Belushi, the Belushi brothers, he has a huge farm about 15 miles from me.
Really?
Growing Belushi is the name of the YouTube channel, and it's on Discovery. But he has one of the top-rated farms around here. But yeah, he's funny.
Oh wow!
Cool.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you watch the beginning of the show, he's on the Rogue River, and it shows him diving into the Rogue River naked. It's all blurred out in the middle, but he goes, "If you don't like it, don't look," and he dives in. You know. But let's see, somebody else. Oh yeah, I did say hi to you, Justin and Christina. How are you guys doing? So weed is legal in Canada?
Yes. It was
all the provinces.
It was it was done federally all at once.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, so at least that's probably going to be Trudeau's legacy.
That's because our PM is
Yeah, that'll be his only legacy, is that he legalized weed.
That's all the political stuff I'm going to talk about.
There you go.
Politics. None of it. It's all Sue Bishop. Weed is legal. Nice. Awesome. It didn't change much here, other than it just made it bad for the poor guy. Just made it rough on the poor guy here. So on to you guys now. How long will you be? When will you head back from Mexico?
When are we coming back?
Yeah, once you're down there, what time of the year do you come back?
Yeah, usually by the end of April. So April is a whole month of making everything disappear on our land.
Yeah.
Hide it.
And leave by the end of
everything.
Leave by the end of April. We have left at the end of May and started out like in 2020. We came back the first week of June, and we came back in 6 days. Everything was closed because of what was going on. And we drove it from sun up to sundown over 6 days. It took us 6 days to get home.
Wow.
And it was a little bit of a rough one because we never knew where we were going to stay.
Now, when you in Canada, do you guys have property there too that you park at, or?
Yeah, so we have a house in Regina, Saskatchewan, and it's rented out, but it's more of a roommate agreement. We keep the basement, the garage, the sheds, and so we have a bedroom. We have like a little 1-bedroom apartment, kitchenette in the basement.
Kinda.
So it's not a straight lease where the people get the whole house. They get to rent the upstairs. We have the downstairs. We share the laundry.
Oh, okay.
So 2 years ago, we finally fixed this area for a parking pad, and so we have a place where we could plug in. We only have like 15 amp service, so we only have receptacle. Yeah. But our solar system actually will make up, like, we can run AC and everything that we need. And we just dialed down, the shore power down to about 12 amps, so we don't blow the breakers. And our solar system will make up any difference load needed.
So what's the weather? Okay, in Mexico, what's the hot? How hot does it get when you guys are down there?
Well, usually last year we got there December 1st, and December was still warm, but still Goldilocks. So kind of like it was about 75 to 80. Yeah. But in the camper, it goes up to about 85, almost 90. And then it turns cold. January, February, it's
cold.
Just like Quartzsite gets really cold too, during those Arctic blasts. So, and there'll be a lot of wind coming off the Pacific Ocean, and it gets really freaking windy.
Yeah.
Let me address a question. Somebody's asking about a hotel in Grants Pass when they're 24 meetup. All the hotels are the same distance to the campground. The campground is literally in Grants Pass. You just don't know it when you're there, guys. It looks like you're just in the forest. It's a beautiful campground. but there's hotels everywhere. It's not a big city, but
which one is Tracy and which one is Christian?
Yeah, did I see that? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Tracy.
Yeah. And they're both troublemakers.
Yeah, the names are backwards because this is how we sign in for us. And
yeah, it's I know it looks like I'm Christian and you're Tracy, but it's backwards.
I'm seeing
Tracy's
Christian.
Actually to my left.
Are you seeing it the right way?
Yeah, I see Christian on his side and Tracy on your side.
Yeah. Okay.
Just address them as Mr. and Mrs. Troublemaker.
That's only him.
Yeah.
No,
only when we break out the
I'm
moose
the innocent one.
Yeah, when we break out the moose.
Oh, Lord. Let me pull my waders up. Hang on. Let me pull my waders up. The poop's getting deep in here. Oh, Lord. So
come on, Gina.
I know. I have a feeling Tracy's one of those. If we were at the bar together, we'd both get kicked out.
So I mean, if you're a van, if you're a Class C, if you have a small trailer, let's say under 26 foot, we can't fit 30. But if you're under 26 foot trailer, we got room. Awesome. We have water there usually, but we don't have septic. Like we don't have any of that. So yeah, you want to come and spend a few days. You're going to boondock. You're going to be off grid. We might be able to spare a little power. We have a generator. So if people are coming through Baja, certainly they can DM us or send us an email. And we'd have
Jay is saying hello to you guys, Chris and Tracy. Thank you for being a channel member, my friend. And Jay, good to see you.
Hi, Ann Jay.
Tracy, you're probably as innocent as me. Oh, yeah. No.
Who said that? Sarah Rose?
No.
Well, thank you, darling.
Sarah Rose causes a lot of trouble.
We didn't produce too many videos last year, and they were really short format. Shorts and under 2 minutes, under 3 minutes. So we did one Boondockers Welcome, and we kind of just show the property and what to expect when you show up.
Nice. All right. Let's see what time it is. All right, guys, we're getting close to the end of the hour. So I'm going to ask you guys my 3 favorite questions I ask everybody. I'm going to ask you separately. So, Tracy, what brings you fear?
That is hard. I have to say nothing anymore.
There you go. Nothing anymore. All right. No. What brings you joy?
What brings me joy is the freedom, being able to live this lifestyle, and I never would have been able to without him.
There you go. And what's in your pocket?
What's in my pocket? Literally or figuratively?
No, literally.
Literally. What's in your pocket?
I usually, well, right now I don't have it, but I usually have it's a sun totem.
Oh, nice.
I actually, it's by the bed, but I have a sun.
Like a little good luck charm.
I got it when we went to it's almost like a retreat. It was a place where for prayer and meditation.
Yeah, a 24-foot van would fit one piece.
Who said that?
Just they know who they are.
All right, Christian.
So my biggest fear, you know what? My biggest fear is a slide failure. That's the one thing I kind of feared about this type of style RV with 3 slides, that one of them would fail, and that would be no fun. So that's my biggest fear.
And what brings you joy? That they slide in?
Yeah.
What probably brings me the biggest joy is kind of hitting a road that you never seen, and it's exceptional. Like, you just say, wow, like the Grand Canyon. Wow.
Yeah.
But just seeing wow stuff. That's
and I'm almost scared to ask him, what's in your pocket, Christian?
You should be scared.
It's actually, I don't know if it's a piece of quartz, but basically it's like a weathered stone, and it's actually purple, which is my color, right? But it's nice and soft, and it's always in my pocket. And if I need to fidget, I put my hand in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I just basically start rubbing my.
Oh, there you go.
He's playing. Listen, Bree. He's playing with his stone.
Oh, Lord. Lord. Everybody just calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down. You guys watch it. Everything's big in Texas, and he's playing with his stone. Lord have mercy. Well, guys, thank you for being on the show, guys. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you here. You guys are awesome. If you guys don't know their channel, it's linked to the top there. You guys check them out. Oh, everybody's laughing about that. Yeah.
They should be.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I mean, come by on one of our Friday night live streams where you get to tell us where to go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you get to, I've been to those. You get to tell them where to go.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking about how innocent each other is. All you guys in the audience, not whatever. You guys aren't innocent. You guys are part of this channel. What? You're not innocent. Lord have mercy. All right, guys. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And be sure to go check them out. Let them know I sent you. And you'll love their channel. Keep track of where they're going. They'll be doing their lives. When are you guys starting up with your lives?
We started already. We're Friday, 5 p.m. And if we can't make a live, we'll always slip a video there to make up for it.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here in the chat. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out.